to Next Wave Digital Video. I'm your host, Tony Reale.
And I'm Ben Carlson.
Hey guys, last time I made a video, I mentioned we haven't done videos in a long time. And one of the reasons that I hadn't been doing them is because, frankly, I didn't feel like there was anything that we were working on that felt new and unique enough to do videos. Well, that's kind of changed because we're doing a whole bunch of new stuff that I'm really excited about. You can see there's a lot of construction going on behind me right here, and that's because we're doing a whole bunch of additions to our studio. You guys may have seen an episode of NextWaveDV that we did where we were showcasing the cooking show that we used to shoot back here. We did that for several years. You can kind of see the remnants of it in some of the backsplash that didn't come off. Yeah, that set has been ripped out. That cooking show after COVID had to be set aside for the time being. But in the meantime, that's given us some space to do some new stuff that we've been wanting to do for a long time. And we're going to be doing a whole new studio set back here. We're going to take you through that process. It's been taking us a couple months to work on that. So there's that.
And then what I'm most excited about, we just got our new 4K laser projector with...
It's an ultra short throw projector.
Ultra short throw projector.
With an ALR screen,
what is ALR?
Ambient light rejection.
Thank you.
And what we're doing with that is we're creating a space that we can do our own virtual productions. If you've seen The Mandalorian and you know kind of that the new LED walls that are being used in stuff like Star Trek and tons of shows now, they're now using virtual productions to do set extensions and just shooting in environments that you typically would have to go a great distance for, and kind of cutting out the middleman of green screen. To do LED walls for that is very expensive and a bit impractical for people like us that just don't have $500,000 to throw at one specific thing like that. But I've been just obsessing about it, and I was talking to Ben about it, and he got now obsessed with it. So there's that.
The possibilities that it opens, you know, being able to do in real time rendering with Unreal Engine, plus you know just taking wherever you are in the world, taking those and putting them right in the studio. It's just the possibility that it's opened up. I'm excited to go on that ride.
Yeah, so we had to figure out a way to incorporate it. And long story short, we're going to take you through this process. This is going to be a multi-video thing. And so it's going to be very vlogging style, kind of like what we're doing right here, because frankly, I don't have time to try to do an episode of completeness for it. I'd rather take you guys through the journey because we're learning as we go. And this is going to probably be a multi-year thing of us just learning, not just only refining the system, but also learning the capabilities of Unreal, incorporating the proper camera tracking and techniques into it and everything like that. So behind me, we're building a frame for our 150-inch ALR screen. That was the biggest one that we could find. And we're going with ALR because that allows us to have ambient light rejection. We can have an ultra short throw projector, of course, which is what we need to be able to shoot directly in front of without having the beam of the projector hitting the talent in the face. And then the ALR screen is going to allow us to control the light around it so we're not getting so much light spill. And then, yeah, beyond that, then it's a matter of getting Unreal to work, getting the tracking to work, getting all those types of things added into it. So
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just those handful of things. So we're getting some carpeting installed right now for the studio. Once that's done, we can finally finish these panels back here. We're going to tell you about that. I'm really excited about how this turned out. You know, we've done several iterations of our studio. We had a cyclorama at one point. Then we kind of turned it into like a multi-walled space that we could have different backdrops to it. But now that we have our esports thing, you know what? I haven't taken you guys to that. Let me show you real quick. All right, so this is one of the newest additions to the arcade. This is Edge Gamers Lounge. We're gonna give you a tour of this at some point. You know, you may have seen we opened a VR arcade. This, we added an esports arena to the arcade. So we're gonna give you a tour of that. It's been spinning around, having fun. But for the esports edition, we also do broadcasts of the tournaments and stuff like that. And so for this, we wanted a studio that was really cool, very modern, very techy, and something that we could have just easy to set up for our broadcasters and for our staff. And so that was kind of the direction behind this. So I'm excited for our new studio space. I'm excited for the virtual production edition. I'm excited to just have we're finally able to kind of pretty up that studio. It was a lot of gear storage for a long time, and now we're going to finally have a space that's just cleaner and prettier.
And a pretty good spot to film some more NextWaveDV
That
content.
is very, very true. So Ben, tell
Yes,
us
sir.
about yourself. I don't think they may have seen you in a couple of videos before, but
Couple. Yep, I'm the new kid on the block. My background is in photography and learning, like a lot of us have learned, just kind of scouring the internet, piecing things together. And NextWaveDV was actually a big part of learning a lot of the filmmaking process, lighting techniques. So now it's fun to be able to be part of it and share what I've learned and pass it on to you guys. And like Tony said, we're going to be learning a lot of this together. So buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride. There's a lot of exciting things coming in store.
I'm excited too. And the other side of it too, beyond Ben's experience in education and stuff like that, is frankly, for Creative Edge Productions, one thing that we've done a great job of having a good website, having a good portfolio, but the area that we were always lacking in was having a person that could focus on business development and helping us really clientele well. And Ben is super amazing at that. He's worked in customer service for so many years. And so he's come on board as our Director of Business Development for Creative Edge Productions and helping us to be able to do a better job of account management and clienteling and all that kind of stuff. So Ben has been a long time friend, and it's great to have him as part of the team to really help grow all of our different brands that we're working on for
That's
Edge
right.
Gamers Lounge, Edge VR Arcade, Creative Edge Productions, NextWaveDV, and anything else that we come up
That's
with.
exactly right.
EXP, and that's another one we do. We have some of our staff have a background in computer repair and maintenance, and EXP has been a new thing that we've added as well to one of our other suites back there, where we have custom computer builds and maintenance for businesses. And
IT specialists
exactly.
for
So
a lot of small businesses. Yeah.
it's always time to have another business.
That's okay.
Anyway, so we're really excited. We can't wait to have you guys on the journey. If you have questions about it, leave it in the comments, and we'll try and address them in future videos. But tell us if you like this format, this kind of off-the-cuff vlogging style, because I hope you do, because we want to crank out these types of videos. It'll be easier for us to do it on a regular basis, and you can just see that behind-the-scenes process. And instead of us having to stop and edit down a really, really polished video, we can just show you at boots on the ground what it looks like. So thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you next time.